We are Kianda and Elonda, two sisters originally from Camden, New Jersey. Join us while experiencing this RV lifestyle.
Hello, all. I will personally apologize for my obvious and apparent absence for the last few months, but it's been off season and I am not a full-time RVer, even though Elonda is. So during the off season, I'm just not doing a lot of things with the RV because I work more hours and etc. During the RV season, I work less hours and I get the RV out a little bit more and I'm able to do a little bit more things with it. However, because we're going to start off the season, I want to speak a little bit more about the history. I try to at least have one video per year about the history of minority RVing. And I want to take the time today to speak with you about the National African American RV Association, or better known as NARVA. NARVA is a small group of African American RV owners who came together during the summer of 1993 to create a nonprofit organization, kind of because it was something that just incepted out of a need. They arrived at Winton Woods Campground in a 50-vehicle caravan of RVs. A Mississippi family was in attendance, along with 6 additional groups from the Buckeye Explorer Club, the Detroit-based Free Rollers and Sunseekers Club out of Louisville, Kentucky, the Derby City Campers Club, and the Cincinnati, Ohio Buckeye Road Runners Club. Now, all of the groups, they were invited by the Ohio Buckeye Road Runners Club, and they were founded as one of the largest groups of African American RVers in the history or in the city of Belleville, Michigan, and there were about 87 RVs. The Free Rollers and the Sunseekers generously welcomed the nationwide organization during the historic camp gathering. After the Buckeye Explorers of Dayton, Ohio, they conducted their first election of provisional leaders as the club was then renamed the National African American RVers Association, or NARVA. Now, when the Cincinnati, Ohio-based Ohio Buckeye Road Runners Club was camping near Crittenden, Kentucky in August of 1992, they developed the inspiration for the first NARVA. And NARVA was uncommon because it wasn't likely that they would see other groups of individuals of the same ethnicity that were touring simultaneously. So this event was created to provide them an opportunity to meet and build relationships with one another and also others with similar experiences. Now, the first camp rally was held in Winton Woods near Cincinnati, and it was partially supported by the Buckeye Road Runners Club. The national organization, or NARVA, was launched with the premise of a camp rally in 1994. Now, NARVA became a 501c3 nonprofit corporation when its temporary officers were elected in 1994. Since then, it has remained a 501c7 nonprofit organization. The Derby City Campers of Kentucky hosted the third annual camp rally in August 1995 at the Kentucky Horse Park in Lexington, Kentucky. The Constitution was signed, officers were elected, committees were created, and a logo for NARVA was selected after the logo was voted on. So Cedar Creek State Park in Waynesville, Ohio hosted the Buckeye Explorers 1996 camp rally. And in Dayton, Ohio, the Explorers made the news because of how many people got together. So the camp rally held events that included the Cincinnati chapter, and they then came up with the idea of the ice cream social, the Saturday night dinners, Saturday jazz sessions, and Sunday church services to generate funds for a charity selected by the host city. A continental breakfast, some children's games, and a display of recreational vehicle dealers were all available. Sunseekers and Free Rollers from the Detroit chapters, they came up with the idea of the fish fry, the cakewalk, which was renamed in honor of Robert Reese, a longtime member of the Louisville Derby City Campers. In 2013, the first NARVA tees and cap were produced, and the creation of the NARVA King and Queen, a scholarship committee, and a Sunday memorial service were all made possible then. So the National Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C. formally formed this organization in 1996. In 1997, the band was given permission to use a certain logo. Louis Henderson, a resident of Seattle, model was key in the formation of geographic boundaries that brought together 5 regions under the Narva banner. The northern, southern, central, eastern, western sections of the nation were all included. So people who camped in the same area felt a strong sense of community. Spending time in nature teaches children to recognize the uniqueness of their own as well as the uniqueness of others. And the group outlines more than just camping, but in RV camping, they wanted to teach each other the options and opportunities to enjoy their natural surroundings. At the end of 1999, the number of campers had grown from 52 to approximately 1,000. During these times, there were not even computers, and many found it difficult to sign up for events. So this all occurred mostly by word of mouth. Now, a self-contained RV community and a desire to congregate as a huge, cheerful family were the only 2 prerequisites for joining the organization. In Indiana, a businesswoman who owned Premier RV Inc. in Clarksville was a huge help to the organization and regularly displayed his RV at the camp rallies. The long-term objective is to boost Narva membership as they endeavored to expose future generations of campers and RVers to the joys of camping and traveling. Apart from that, Narva's mission is to expose its members to a variety of new and fascinating experiences. A broad variety of experiences and a new connection are also gained by its members as a result of this organization's ongoing effort. I personally, Annie Londa as well, would like to say onward and upward. What a great organization. Talk to you later.
We are Kionda and Elonda, 2 sisters originally from Camden, New Jersey. Join us while experiencing this RV lifestyle.